everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Project Bleakwood Falls in conjunction with my great friend Hey Jorky aka the Toffman here on YouTube. Now Project Bleakwood Falls is something that we've been doing now for a good few weeks, and essentially we are building a town up from scratch. Most of you will have seen it before. If you've not, please check out the first video and that'll fully explain it all. Now we've kind of changed our direction slightly. At first it was just he'd build the houses, now we'd decorate them, but now we've kind of came to the conclusion that once we've built this town we really want to do a sort of series in it, like a soap opera type thing. So it's really important to get different characters. You know, we're not going to have the picture perfect Sims all the time. So this is where Mr. Calvin Moffat comes in. Now Calvin Moffat is your crazy man at the end of the street. Everyone's got that neighbour that's just that little bit quirky and that little bit different, and this is this one. Now if you've not seen any of my house tours before or Toph and I's videos, please go and check out the other ones, because this is very much a bit of a different house. This is not how I decorate my houses. This is just decoration to suit Calvin's personality. So let's kind of run through a bit more about him before I show you the house. So his name's Calvin Moffat and he is insane. He's handy, he's a genius, he's eccentric, and he's a kleptomaniac. Now I'll just show you the outside of the house first, which the Toph did, and then I'll show you the inside. So in my mind, this house he inherited this from a family member, and it's got a sort of cabin in the woods feel about it. So if I could just kind of show you that, it's got the old kind of wind turbine and overgrown grass, you know, with, you know, bits and bobs just kind of thrown in about here. And I think Toph was saying that he wanted to go for a kind of hoarder vibe, you know, that he's not interested in gardening or anything like that. Everything's overgrown. You know, he's got a dumpster. I mean, even down, I just noticed that, even down to this old, this children's, oh, excuse me, this children's pushchair and an old tractor, tyres and stuff. I really love it. I think for a normal Sim family you probably wouldn't use it, but for him it just fits amazingly well and I love it. I love it. So Toph built the house. It is just a shack essentially. It's supposed to look like, I think, you know, a cabin in the woods. I don't think the location that I've put it at does it justice. I think a more wooded area would be better, but this is just what I kind of came up with. So if we go to the inside now, because he's a kleptomaniac, in my head all the furnishings inside he has stolen, because not all of them. He does have scientific machines which he's purchased, but he then had no money to buy anything else in his house, so everything doesn't match. Everything is completely mismatched because he's found it in dumpsters, he stole it from random people's houses, shops, etc. So bear that in mind when we're running through this. So if I give you an overview of the house, he has a living area here, bathroom and his bedroom. And as I say, things are a little bit crazy because he is an inventor. And he did inherit this house, as I said, so we have the old style cooker here with the old style fridge and just your basic units and sink and whatnot. The wallpaper is just something that he did when he came in, just to kind of go with his sort of style. He is a crazy scientist, so a lot of the time he doesn't really do much else. So if you have a look, what I mean, everything's mismatched. So he stole this table from the local park and this chair, and then he stole this one from like a university library. So totally mismatched. Then he has over here a drawing board for all his creations. And then over here, he's no room for a TV and no interest in a TV, but instead he has his scientific machine in the corner here and his potions table here. Not potions, what am I thinking of? Whatever that makes. My head just went blank, so whatever that makes. And then he's got his kind of scientific posters kind of up on the wall as well. So this is what he's all about. He's no interest in sitting, relaxing, watching TV. His house is completely functional for what he needs. It's, yeah, so that's kind of it. Now, with regards to the bathroom is completely mismatched. And again, this is an old-fashioned toilet, which he has painted. And he's actually painted all of these things, which is completely random. And for some reason, he's put a cow churn there for some bizarre reason. And his blinds are completely mismatched in here as well. And of course, this carpet thing that, with all good intentions to try and make it more homely, just doesn't match with anything in the room. And that is his bathroom. Coming over to his bedroom again, we've got the kind of crazy wallpaper, and then we have the fold down bed from university. As you can see, you can drop the walls down actually, that would maybe help. Yeah. So he has the bed from university, and I changed it so it looked like old cheap chipboard, you know, rather than anything else. And then he's got a table made up of skateboards and also a horse lamp. As you can see, everything is completely random. It's yeah. And then he's got a chair made up of crates and a pillow in his bedroom. So that is it. I mean, it probably was the quickest house ever because I wasn't having to worry about things matching or things like that. But I think he'd just make for a really interesting character to play. So yeah, so this house tour isn't as glam as what I would normally do. I think the star of the show is Toph and what he's done with it outside. But I think that I've kind of taken it on board and made an interesting character in Calvin, and I think that it's definitely in the story that we create, Toph and I, at the end of the day, I think he's going to be quite an interesting one to play. So anyway guys, this is a real quick video and I hope you're all having a great Halloween. I suppose this is quite appropriate for Halloween. Oh no, it was Halloween yesterday actually. What am I thinking? I'm recording this on Halloween. But anyhow, so anyway, I hope you had a good Halloween and I will talk to you all soon. Bye guys.